Hey my people, welcome back. I hope that all of you are well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Today I don't have a usual read for you. I've got a channel message which I think is a little more important than a usual read. So I'm presenting you with one. If not already, then very soon you'll witness, you'll observe, you'll see a sudden surge, a sudden rise in malice, in hate, in jealousy, envy, and animosity towards chosen ones, towards divine counterparts, towards divine connections, towards spiritual seekers, and anyone who's doing good. Okay. I'm presenting you this message because it's very important and it looks like you need to pay attention to a lot of details regarding your environment, your surroundings, and the kind of people you are living with or hanging out with. Okay, I was shown people doing some things, playing with some things which are not to be played with. They are starting to feel so threatened by you, so jealous of you, so envious of you, so hateful towards you that they'll start doing the unthinkable, unforgivable, and unacceptable. I think you can already guess what I'm talking about. I see people doing deadly spells on chosen ones, on divine counterparts, their connections, their lives, and anything they're working on, anything that they need that's important for them or that's working for them. It's not like this message is intended to fill your mind with fear or paranoia or superstition. You may or may not want to believe in any of this, it's up to you, but people do these things onto other people, and that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, it's up to you whether you believe in this stuff or not. There was a time I used to ignore all these things. I never believed in anything as such until later my experiences forced me to open up my mind. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say here. I'm just saying that something's going on at a big scale and something's coming up which might feel like someone shook your world, because that's what it is intended towards. These people are wishing for all of you to vanish from the planet, from their lives, from the world, or wherever you live. That's the kind of hate, that's the kind of malice and evil I'm picking up. That's what all these things, all these signs were hinting at. These people have stooped to such a low level where now they want you to get finished. They want to see you dead, gone for good, because nothing's working for them. Nothing they tried, nothing they came up with, nothing they wished for you with ill intent worked for you or is working out. That's why now they want you to just fade into thin air, vanish, be gone for good, eliminated, finished, ended, eradicated, all these things. And this is coming from a lot of outrage, anger, bitterness, feeling of revenge, vengeance, and things of all of that sort. You must protect yourself, because I'm seeing that they are playing with things, they are playing with energies and powers which even they don't know how it'll affect you or them in return. This sudden hit of failures and bad luck and this sorrowful energy, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to get up and fix yourself, fix your routine, not being able to complete your tasks, having these highly negative thoughts about giving up on everything, giving up on yourself, doing something harmful to yourself or to others. This is coming from something dark. Just pay attention, okay? Again, I'll repeat, this is not intended to promote any sort of superstition. Up to you whether you believe in this stuff or not. Just pay attention, that's all I'm gonna say. Because they want you to sin. They want you to do something harmful to your own self. They want you to trip into the pit they are creating for you using something. That fiery pit. That trap. They can't come and attack you directly. They can't show up and, do something to harm you. So they'll use these things, spells, rituals, sorcery, trickery, treachery, anything they can get their hands on, they'll use that. And that's what I see is going on here. This is being done with an intent to completely and fully remove you, finish you, eradicate you from their lives, from the world actually. And they want the worst for you. The worst case scenario would be that you do something bad to your own self. That's what they're wishing for you. That's the kind of situation they're trying to create for you. So pay attention to what's happening around you. If you suddenly feel this negative energy coming at you from nowhere, it's not like it's anything new. It's not like you are not habitual of experiencing hate and animosity coming from people. This seems different. This is supposed to push you towards the edge, towards the end, where you would do something to ruin everything, where you would be the one who'd give up on yourself. And there's nothing that can get worse than that. That's the ultimate sin one can commit, and that's what they want you to do. All these things you're not aware of, all this dark manipulation that's going on behind the scenes, behind the closed doors, someone's paying for, is happening, is being done so that you screw yourself. That's what they want. And it can appear in many ways, in many fashions, in different areas of your life. So pay attention. You cannot afford to act thoughtlessly, ragefully, carelessly, or with bitterness. Be very calm, patient, and wise these days, because I'm seeing that you may experience highly conflicting, difficult, and triggering situations out of nowhere. That's like an attack. That's actually an attack, okay? That's what you have to understand. Don't slip into this feeling of helplessness and hopelessness. That's what they want you to feel. That's what they'd like you to feel about yourself. They want to create these situations for you. They are wishing to force you in this state where you're left with nothing. The more chaos they bring towards you, the more negativity they bring towards you, the more isolated they can make you, the easier it would get to make you do something to your own self. That's what they want, and that's what you need to fight with or avoid. And it looks like it's going to be difficult. That's why this message is important. This came across as a very important kind of much needed update. I'm using my words carefully so that you do not feel like there's a need for you to panic. There's no need for you to panic, but at the same time, you have to be very, very wise, careful, and mindful these days. You can't afford to slip into people's traps, the traps they had been creating for you, the traps they want you to slip into, fall into, and entangle yourself in. Don't do that. You can't afford to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's a different thing that it'll all backfire, and it is backfiring. They may end up bringing their own end, but we don't know when it'll happen. Before that, you may end up doing something which can't be undone, and that's why you're receiving this update, so that you can avoid it, so that you know why it's happening, where it's coming from. This hatred I'm talking about, this negativity I'm talking about, this injustice that you may start to feel happening around you or with you is being sent to you on purpose. These are all actual attacks someone's doing, which may look like they're not, which may make you feel like you are alone, helpless, and a victim. which may feel like is your destiny. No, it's not your destiny. It's not really your destiny, it's something else. So fight with it. You've got to fight with it. Don't ignore this message. Pay attention to what I'm trying to say. Learn to counter these attacks. Learn to face these situations which may feel like are beyond your control, are beyond your level of tolerance, are beyond your capacity of endurance. Those are the kind of situations I see them attempting to create for you. They'll fail in all those attempts. That's a different thing. But I still see them doing all these things because the more they see you rise, go up, level up, the more hateful they become, the more angry, vengeful and rageful they become and are becoming day by day. A jealous person is a dangerous person. And don't be surprised if these people pop up from your own family, friend circle, acquaintances, relatives, or anyone you think is your well-wisher. Those people are going to target these people first to target you and attack you in a way you wouldn't be able to understand. I'm talking about this treachery and this sorcery they're doing here, they're using here to get to you. They're doing rituals and spells and these weird things I can't explain in words. It's very weird. It's something that even a highly vicious evil person would think twice before getting into. That's what I see some of these people are doing. All shamelessly. Some of these people might even be aware of the consequences, yet I see them doing it because they want you gone. Do you understand what I'm saying here? They want you to do something with your own self. They want you to ruin your own self, destroy your own self, go mad, go insane, just all over the place. You've got to face these situations. You've got to fight back. You've got to protect yourself by disengaging and not losing your control over your own mind and the things which are important for you. Pay attention to your health, the way you're eating, sleeping, going around, sitting with people. If people start to, attack you and harass you for no absolute reason, out of the blue, try to fight back, but in a manner which protects you instead of throwing you in even more difficult situations. They want you to create these difficult situations for you where you'd be left with nothing or no one to support you, to protect you, to lean on. They think that would make their work easier. Then it'll be easier to get to you or to bring you down, things of all that sort. I mean, they are wishing the worst for you. They're trying to create the worst for you. What else can you expect from such people? Don't expect any kind of, contemplation or reflection on their end. No one's doing that. I'm talking about some people here. The ones who are highly malicious, highly evil and cruel in nature. Devious. I don't see them thinking through these situations or consequences or anything. They just want what they want and they want you gone. For that, they'll come up with these things you and I can't think about, can't really even talk about openly and properly because this stuff is otherworldly. People don't believe in this stuff. But the truth is that there are many people, these insane, crazy, mad ones who do these sort of things to other people, onto other people. Whether it affects them or not is a different thing. Whether it'll affect you or not is a different thing. But I see you getting surrounded in situations which are intended to make you do something to your own self. And that's why this update is important. Because if you lose your mind, your calm, your balance, your composure, your equilibrium, you may end up slipping in their trap. That's why you've got to be very cautious than usual. Pay attention to what I'm saying, okay? I'll keep this update short. I'll finish it here. I hope that I conveyed my message across quite clearly. If so, do let me know how you felt about it in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, if you are interested in taking a personal reading, kindly check the description box below. Also, if you'd like to contribute, donate, or just show your love and appreciation, the link is given in the description box below as well. So that's all. This was your update for today. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.